A shout out to Ge.Holla and
Hey, GeHolla, G.Holla.
Ge.Holla, Charlamagne the God here, man.
All y'all said entertainer, shout out my guy Ge.Holla.
Rocking right now with Ge.Holla, Celebrity Life.
Shout out to Ge.Holla reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a award-winning filmmaker with 12 years of film and print media experiences. You know what I'm saying? We got a young veteran on the line. This young lady right here, man, I tell you, she's amazing. Her credits range from action-packed films to the heartfelt family dramas. There's nothing that this young lady cannot do. You make sure you know that you understand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Nikki Frazier Curry. What's going on, Miss Nikki? How you doing?
Hello, G. How are you?
I'm doing well that you exist in this universe. Okay, we got some more people coming in, but we'll start with you. Miss Frazier, give us a little rundown of your history. Tell us where you're from and why did you decide on going into like arts and entertainment and things of that nature, please.
Well, stumble across like many people do, but I did a stint a few years as a contributing writer for a couple of magazines and did some correspondence work with some award shows and contributing to different items for that. But years later, I hooked up with an old friend who was started shooting movies, and that parlayed into me being involved with filmmaking and producing and meeting fabulous creatives, which brings us to where I am today with my beautiful film family.
Cool, I appreciate you. Sir Coop, you were second in line. I see you tapped in, you jumped in, my good brother. Give us a little history about, where you're from and what made you decide to get into like arts and entertainment and filmmaking and things of that nature, if you don't mind.
I'm a Washington, D.C. native, born and raised. And I've been in the film industry for about probably close to 20 years now. And actually, the story how I got into it is kind of crazy. I won't be too long-winded with it, but long story short, I got out the military. I'm a veteran, prior Air Force, and I started working for the government. And a gentleman that I was working with during that time, he ended up passing away a week before his retirement. And he gave the government 42 years of his life. So that kind of sat with me. And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So I've been making films ever since.
Cool. Thank you for your service too, my brother. We appreciate you, man. That's pretty dope of you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Trey, I see you was third in line, my good brother. Let us know where you're from and what inspired you to get into like arts and entertainment and things of that nature, brother.
All right, how you doing? I'm from I grew up in PG County, mainly Clinton, Maryland, up in Marlboro, Maryland. Born and raised. Been doing pretty much since I was in high school. I graduated in 1996, way back in the day, when we was using Panasonic VHS cameras with a big VHS feature jet put it, and you had to edit on these machines that had these knobs, and it's been a minute. But I've been doing like short films and skits and different things like that. Not for that long, but like not as serious as like on the level we are right now. So did little skits for like little TV shows for YouTube, and then end up getting actually picked up from a couple TV shows, keep TV networks like MTV and ABC Family and TV One, but a couple of my skits that I made. And then around 2014, 2015, I was like, man, we need to take this up to another level, get more serious with it. So just kept leveling up. Was able to run into like some great people, like the people on this call right now, and start working with them, doing some short films and helping them out, doing BT. And then, start doing feature films and then just kept growing from there. But yeah, that's pretty much where my story kind of comes from.
Cool. I appreciate you. You're a young vet too. You still got a long time to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Just getting your feet wet, Doing a great job of it too, brother. Madam Jocelyn Vance, what's going on with you, young lady? Good black does not crack. Tell us your story. Where you from originally? What made you decide to get into like arts and entertainment and things of that nature?
Wesley Snipes, when I was in high school, I was determined to get an Emmy Award for being in a movie with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you started out big. You've been a big deal this whole time. We just didn't know it, huh?
Yes. My whole life I've been into arts. I was accepted to art schools for fashion and acting, and went to LA for a couple years and did some extra work on like the Eve show and ER and different stuff like that. So acting actually was my love, my first love. Fashion my second. But actually when I started working on the Eve set, I became really cool with like the producer and the cast members, and I was like, I want to learn all these different things. And so they didn't mind me like hanging around in PA and then just picking up and learning. And ever since then I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna own my own production company and shoot my own movies. I'm gonna do all of this. And so that's originally where it started. So cool. 2015, I met Coop and Nikki, and I think a couple years later Trey, and we've been hanging tight ever since, writing, directing, producing. I've worked on a few other things as assistant tour manager for the second year of the Ballin' Out tour, and then the Ballin' Out Girls producer the third year of the tour, and did some work on the show there, and with Life Jen, and just a few different, small things,
Nah, you're a big deal. I see how you very humble though. I like that about you. That's dope. I know back in the day you got out of a lot of trouble because I know them acting skills came into play,
Yeah. It's crazy because I always like, to this day, I love acting. Love acting. Like, and I've done certain things, especially without films. But I'm not the type, like, I don't like a whole bunch of attention. And I'm like, I like to be in the back. I would love to act and not like be like overall famous and all that stuff. That's what made me say I don't want that, but I do love acting. So I was like, I'll just, I love writing and directing too. So
cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Now we do have a lot of younger people that watch the show, and I like to show them that it's good to see great young folks like yourselves. Y'all still got a good ways to go, and let them know that everything don't happen overnight. And sometimes, you just got to be patient, persistence, and don't give up. So thank you for sharing the story.
Laughs from the start of the credits and the opening credits. And I would say at this time when laughter is good for the soul, just to sit down and be able to click play and be able to have the biggest grin that turns into a smile, that turns into, oh my goodness, I'm laughing so hard, I need to rewind back type of funny. That's what a naughty Christmas is, and it's really in the name, because it's hella messy, hella naughty, and it's a good ride the whole time.
In this movie here, you're going to find somebody that you know, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, whether it's a colleague, whether it's somebody you went to school with. There's all sorts of representation in this film, and I feel like everybody would be able to relate to one of these characters in this film, or they know somebody in this film where they've come across this person and these people act exactly like somebody there's somebody in this film in your family or in your circle. You're like, you know what, that person reminds me of XYZ. So I think everybody can relate to this film.
Cool. I appreciate you. Sir Trey, jump on in, my good brother, to give us some good gems, some good jewels about this movie and how it's going to be iconic in the future, how it's going to be a cult classic, something that you can look back on and remember the times of the 24.
Oh, well, it's a wild ride. I mean, it takes you on a lot of different emotions with the different characters, all the different things going on. But, it's the story is like a great story for like, just to know how you can have problems with family. You can get in an argument. You can have all these different things going on. But when it chips it down and you need somebody, family is there for you. No matter what y'all done get into, no matter that y'all fight and fuss every day, that y'all got each other's back. The movie is just absolutely hilarious. It came out funnier than I imagined when I wrote the story. We added some people to the story that just knocked it out the park. When I wrote it, I had no idea in mind that Darren Brand was going to play the role of David, and I didn't know that Mojo Brooks was going to play the role of Alonzo. And they came in, and I was a little nervous. I was like, I don't know, because this is a little different. And when they showed up on set the first day, they just started killing it. I'm like, oh man, we got something special here. We did this movie is a sequel for my Thanksgiving movie, and it was just piggybacking off the Thanksgiving movie that we did called Thanksgiving Roast that came out in 2021. And when we started making this movie, I said, we on a different level. This thing is, the first one was funny, but I think this one we got a cult classic here, basically.
Do you all also, outside of this film, do you all also have your own favorite holiday Christmas stories that you watch every year with your family or by yourself? Or is there any like fun memories that you have? Because I know we're moving into like the holiday season, so to speak. So are there any other films that you all like to watch, even in your personal story?
Charlie Brown Christmas. Charlie Brown Christmas. Come on, Nikki, help me. You'll shoot your eye out.
A Christmas Story.
Christmas.
A Christmas Story. And believe it or not, one of my favorites is the old Ebenezer Scrooge.
Christmas Carol.
People don't like the original one.
People don't like to say that this is a Christmas movie, but it's the best Christmas movie of all time. Die Hard. The original Die Hard.
Oh, great movie.
Best Christmas movie ever.
I was gonna say Last Holiday, but I like that one too.
It's A Wonderful Life. I watch that every year on Christmas.
Yeah.
And this film is going to go, we're going to speak our words to existence. This particular film is going to go into that collective, that consciousness too. And folks around the world will be able to tap in and to link in and to see it. And you all will be a part of their lexicon moving forward like 100+ years. Because like you all know, 100 years ago, we had some form of technology. Now we got this technology. And it's all it's going to do is just change form. And in the future, already you can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it, that people will pick this film up and it'll be their version of them films that you named too as well.
Yes. Well, we're creative. So like Trey said, we're all writers. So we have a lot coming down the pipe, but I know everybody else is going to plug theirs, so I'll plug mine first. So Starting Over Blues, because I'm the drama queen of the bunch. So I write dramas. So Starting Over Blues is a dynamic family drama that's real to the core. So it deals with the relationships between siblings and husbands. And there's a little bit of infidelity in there, a lot of infidelity, which culminates in somebody getting killed. Can't say who. You find that over. But starting over, everyone in the movie has to start over at some point, and it's whether or not they learn a lesson or not. And that's true for us in real life and in the film world. And my social, that's coming out this fall, and my social media is Nikki 4 Words, NIKI, the number 4 words, because I'm always moving forward and I am a lover of the word.
So for me, actually I started off as a cinematographer first. So a lot of people know me for, shooting and making people images look good. And then, I got into writing and producing. So my actually narrative directorial debut is a film that we did under Iconic called Entitled. That is a psycho thriller. I love to write psycho thrillers. I do some drama stuff too, and mainly I like to do sci-fi and some horror stuff. But yeah, my psycho thriller called Entitled is coming out. That'll probably be out early 2025. That's in post-production right now. And we got an Iconic, man. We got a ton of content coming out right now. And you'll see our logo behind Nikki right now. And that brand is going to be a household name here shortly in the next couple of years. So when you see that Iconic brand pop up on your screen, just know that movie is going to be fire. It's going to be dope. And my social is I am super SUPA Coop, COOP. I am super cool.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm the one in the bunch that make this crazy wild stuff like a naughty Christmas story. Christmess story. That's the actual name. It's one of my babies. I'm real proud of the work that we did on it, and I'm really pushing it this upcoming holiday season to be, like you said, one of those cult classics where, you know, people watch it year after year after year after year. We want to keep that. We want to keep pushing it. I'm real proud of the work we did on it. It's my favorite Christmas movie right now, so just let you know. But I want to keep making more. You know, we want to do a third movie in the little trilogy, and working on that. Got a couple things for next year that I'm planning on doing. Working on a series and shooting another film later in the year, and just doing whatever these guys want to do. You know, because we're all a team, and whenever somebody got a project, it ain't like, are you gonna be on it? We are on it. We all gonna produce it. We all gonna make it happen, no matter what. And my social is at T Walker Films. At T Walker Films.
I'll start with my social is Jossie Vance, JAHSIVANCE. And I am the romantic comedy. The romantic comedy, I would say faith-based and period pieces out of the bunch. As far as like where my passion lies, most of the stuff I've done so far, it has been romantic comedies, because I love romantic comedies. Coming up, actually this Monday, we are filming a short film that I created, wrote, and will be directing. It's called The Shop, and it is has a little bit of everything, from faith-based to comedy to drama. So it's going to like all of the film festivals and then streaming after. So yeah, we have a lot to look forward to. We're all writers, directors, producers, creators. We've been together since 2015, going hard, going strong. So, you know, this is the things that's coming down the pipeline is amazing, and we hope you enjoy everything that we have lined up. And our iconic page is coming soon. Did you create the iconic page yet, Coop? The Instagram page?
It's being curated with posts as we speak.
All right, because until then, you could follow us, and if you're interested in acting or crew work, writing, just, you know, follow us, and you'll be able to, you know, stay up to date on all the things that we have coming up and going on.
I did want to also mention, hello everybody, and
Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Ernest.
What's up, Ernest?
I just wanted to say, if you can just share with your audience that we will be bringing on brand ambassadors for the film company shortly. You can reach me at mnsmediagroup@gmail.com if you may be interested in being one of our ambassadors, sharing our trailers and all the great stuff that we have coming up. We are certainly looking for those brand ambassadors to come on board and be a part of the team.
Yo, this is Nikki Fraser Curry, and I'm with GeHolla with MyCelebrityLife.
It's your boy Super Coop, and I'm on with my man Ge.Holla on MyCelebrityLife.
Hey, what's up? I'm with Ge.Holla on MyCelebrityLife.
What's happening? This is Jossie Joss, and I'm with GeHolla on MyCelebrityLife.